So in just a handful of days, it's my 4-year anniversary of doing 3 daily videos, not missing a day throughout that time, being incredibly consistent. I have seen a lot of things. I've been horrified by a bunch of different news stories, disturbed, shaken, you name it. I've gone through the range of emotions, enjoyed it the entire time. Very rarely am I taken aback by a story to this length, okay? We've talked about Dragon Age The Veilguard a few different times, but this time around, and in this case specifically, because I'll go ahead and give you a little insight, okay? We'll be talking about this game again by the end of the weekend as well, because, oh boy, there's still quite a bit more to say. We just got to focus specifically on this character creator. Now, listen, we already knew that this game was going to be insufferably woke, because we've seen the people behind the scenes. We know that the director of this project, Corinne Bush, as a queer trans woman, okay, was just writing a game, not for gamers, not for anybody else, but specifically for themselves, okay, trying to tell a story wearing the skin suit of a once great franchise because they couldn't get their own pathetic stories off the ground. So we knew we were going to be in for things, okay? We knew that, you know, there was very likely going to be pronouns in the character creator because Starfield did it first, and you would think a studio that's on death's door the way that Bioware is would go ahead and see that colossal flop and try to right the ship. But I also kind of thought, and a lot of people also, after seeing the gameplay, seeing the rest of the interviews, seeing basically all of the marketing around this game, knew that it was going to get worse. I was still shocked by how much worse it actually is, okay? Because here you have, this is the precursor, because it actually gets even crazier than this. Dragon Age The Veilguard character creator has option for top surgery scars. What? Huh. Like I said, I'm shocked. I'm actually like, I'm not playing this up or anything. Like, I seen this to begin with, and I was like, I beg your pardon. And I thought that, you know, maybe this was just being a little hyperbolic, okay? With a lot of these character creators, you know, as in-depth as they can get, where you can change skin tone color, change height, change basically every characteristic on a character possible, from shoulder width to the length of one leg to another. Like, things could get absolutely crazy, and especially with Bioware ones. Hell, the levels of customization, at least for the facial structure on Mass Effect, you know, released in, what was that, 2008 or something like that? That was fairly impressive, and I understand that, you know, they've gone leaps and bounds more creative since then. So I was just thinking, okay, it's like, maybe you guys are just stretching a little bit here. It couldn't be that bad. They couldn't specifically have top surgery scars. Maybe it's just your character can have, you know, a scar on their body, and you can place it, you know, right along, or right at chest level. Okay, maybe you could make it top surgery scar-like. And then I see the slider for top surgery scar, and no, that's not a Photoshop. That's not selectively edited. That comes directly. It comes directly from the creator, rather the character creator, and the walkthrough. I'm a goofy-ass dev, which we got right here. As you can see, pronouns, and then you got gender as well, which, yeah, okay, cool. So you can go ahead and change it, and you can have whatever gender you want. You can have whatever pronouns you want, and Rook's pronouns determine how they will be addressed in the game. And then for the gender, yeah, it's not going to have any effect on gameplay at all. So it's all just performative. That just shows you, man, how insane this is. But it gets even more crazy because, okay, cool, you can go ahead and move it. It's like, oh yeah, you're a man, you're non-binary and all that crap. You could be a woman. And then, yeah, there it is right there. That's the screenshot that is actually in the game. None of it has been changed at all. You can leave it right there, and that's apparently very important. Why would you want that? Okay, and especially because this is supposed to be set in like a medieval fantasy world. Like, if you wanted to have a trans character, if you wanted to have a they-them non-binary male to female transmission, wouldn't you just like go to a wizard? If you're in a character creator, wouldn't you just make the other character? If you have all of these customization options, right? Customization where you can change your height, your shoulder width, okay, that's still in there. Waist width, hip width, glute size, bulge size. I beg your pardon. Oh, but you can also change the size of your chest. Okay, you can have those big old swinging fantasy titties. There it is, maxed out. Yo, Movie Bob's got bigger titties than that, okay? If he wanted to see himself represented in The Veilguard, he cannot accurately represent himself. Like I said, man, I was shocked when I seen all this stuff. But oh wait, there's more. You can pick your skin tone. I'd imagine there's probably, like the big cascade of colors. So yeah, any color that you want. And that's cool. That's great. Okay, for a character creator, that's basically bog standard for sure. Complexion, yeah, you can have different birthmarks and all that stuff. You can have freckles. That's been the standard for a while. And then vitiligo, huh? Yeah, oh, okay. Vitiligo and also cellulite. This, wow, man. The gaming industry really did save the best for last. When you thought that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was going to be the wokest stuff you've seen all year, and then, of course, you had Dustborn and other cringe like that, you thought that was going to end up being the worst. You thought that was going to be the worst. But then Bioware decided, hey, guys, we got to take it up to the next level. This is, wow, man. Okay, Bioware has allowed influencers and media outlets to showcase the game's character creator, and is even woker than early reports about it, as it includes a feature to toggle on or off top surgery scars. Yo, man, this is wild. Okay, back in July, it was revealed by Game Informer's Wesley LeBlanc, who previewed the character creator, revealed it had inclusivity at its heart. Yeah, inclusive for who? Okay, for the mythical modern audience? Like, this is... wow, man. I don't know who's going to see that character creator and go, yes, finally, I can go ahead and have my worst decision in life. A majority of people who go through those decisions will later grow up and go through life to come to regret. I need to see that reflected. Holy shit. I'm still dumbfounded. I still don't believe this is real. Yes, he went on to reveal the character creator also allows players to choose between 4 different races. Just 4 though? Elves, Canary. Oh yeah, the ones where you can just have little flumpy eyes. Okay, humans and dwarves. It also allows for more detailed looks at each and the ability to choose pronouns. Yeah, of course, we expected all that. Separately from gender, selected different body types and more. The further the character creator also features full nudity. What? Because the game is a mature RPG. Right. Yeah, that's all supposed to be basically centered around who wants to bone who, because everybody is baseline bisexual. I hate this game. I hate it so much. Yes, according to Bush, who is a man pretending to be a woman. That's Corrine Bush, who we talked about here. You'll read more about that or watch the other videos I made on said topic. LeBlanc also revealed you can finally dye your hair with non-traditional colors, which, that's fine. Okay, see, that part's fine. It's a fantasy game. It's character creators. Strange colored hair, green hair on fantasy races. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. Okay. He concluded revealing there are 4 voices that you can choose from, including English masculine, English feminine, American masculine, American feminine. The pitch of the voices can be adjusted. Yeah, okay, that's cool, great. But what about the top scars, the cellulite, the vitiligo, the side shaves? It has been revealed by multiple YouTubers that a character creator does not include pronouns and allows players to select man, woman, and non-binary for gender. I'm just also wondering, it's like all of those people, because earlier this week, we were talking about the IGN hands-on demo. Were they just given a stock character to play through the game? Did they not go through the character creator? Because you would have thought this is right up their alley. Would have been touting this as a great success. Or did even they suspect that, ooh, this might be a bridge too far? On top of that, it has been revealed from the character creator the option to toggle top surgery scar, which, wow, man. It's abundantly clear that Dragon Age The Veilguard is political and ideological propaganda disguised as a video game. Its primary objective does not appear to entertain customers. No, man, because for all of the stuff that we've heard, like we've seen lackluster gameplay, we've seen stupid story decisions, okay? We've heard a lot about how important the romance system is on, ahead of, like, combat, like anything that people that used to like the Dragon Age series would actually care about. We've heard shockingly little about that, but we hear all about this ideological crap. But the game is clearly attempting to normalize this ideology by including top surgery scars in game, as well as various other customization options that allow players to blur the lines between male and female, because yeah, as you've seen before, right, you've got all of these sliders including bulge size, and no, we're not talking about hiding an open-faced Reuben in your shorts for some of those, poor women. You can go ahead and have a dangly with your A cups if you're so inclined. But yeah, this ideology leads to destructive real-world behaviors. And all mud Jesus smuggling and all that crap. But I could just go ahead and simply tell you that this is is it going to be the wokest game ever? It really looks like it's heading in that direction. And this isn't one of those situations where, you know, people are woke crying, being the boy who cried woke. It's like, this is very obviously attempting to put ideology over everything else, and that's my definition of woke whenever it comes to me using that term. That's how I categorize it. Ideology, intersectionality. Well, frankly, that is an ideology. But trying to prioritize these leftist agendas above all else. That's what we're seeing here, and it's gonna kill this game stone dead. Like, without spoiling too much of the upcoming video, nobody's buying this. Nobody's anticipating this game. Pre-sales are trash on every avenue of sale, and I don't anticipate news like this, seeing how in-depth the character creator is gonna be, because in general, man, people, even if they have access to a character creator, want to make idealized versions of characters to play as, because if you're going to be playing this in-depth RPG for potentially hundreds of hours, at least dozens of hours, you want something good to look at. Doesn't necessarily have to be like, you know, Stellar Blade with your nude suit on, okay? If you want to do that, that's totally fine. But you don't want somebody that looks like an abomination that would come out of Joseph Mengele's experimentation corner. Most people are following along the thought process of Tetsuya Nomura, okay, the character designer for, you know, all of your favorite RPGs back in the cut. Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8, and some of the more flumpy projects with Kingdom Hearts. He lays it out perfectly here. Nomura says the reason he makes his protagonists good looking stems from an experience he had back in high school. His classmate was playing a game, and the protagonist wasn't particularly attractive. His friend said, why do I have to be ugly even when I'm playing a game? Oh, man. The comment left a strong impression on him. Based on that experience, he realized people have this desire to be cool and handsome in games. And so that's how he's approached designing protagonists. It's like, yeah, given the opportunity, regular people want to be either the best versions of themselves or want to see the best version of the protagonist portrayed in whatever piece of entertainment they're consuming. They would, want to see Mr. JRPG. They want to see Cloud Strife in all of his glory. They don't want whatever in the blue hell that is designed by whatever in the blue hell that is. This game, man, it's going to be one to watch and one to cover here for the next few months, because it drops on Halloween, but nothing is scarier than what we're seeing from this character creation screen. My God. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.